Well, next, it featured in the opening sequence of the famous film The Dam Busters. And it was where thousands of pilots went through their training during the Second World War.
Well, now a local action group fighting to preserve the airfield at Silloth in West Cumbria has received a grant, ensuring the role the town played during the war won't be forgotten. Paul Crone has this report.
And I will just say hello to the folks that you know. Tell them you won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as I saw you go.
Silloth's airfield's seen better days, but it shouldn't hide the fact that during World War II, the runways and town played an important part in training thousands of Allied pilots. Now that role has been recognised with a £9,600 grant from the Heritage Lottery Fund to preserve the memory of Silloth's wartime years.
A lot of them didn't even make the training. You know, a lot of them lost their lives round at Skimbeness Marsh, and so I think it's really important that we should be doing something, not only to commemorate the whole site, but to the youngsters that lost their lives during the war.
Training the pilots, navigators and wireless operators to fly in the notoriously difficult Hudson Plains came at a cost. Lawrence Marshall has vivid memories of living next to the airfield during the war.
It took off from Silloth Airfield in '43, and to my right here over the back it crashed on takeoff, and the wheel struts on the Hudson are directly under the fuel tanks. And of course it crashed, the wheel's still down, up through the fuel tanks, fire, and they were burnt to death.
Now, so many accidents occurred over Solway Bay that the area simply became known as Hudson Bay. Rescue attempts were almost impossible because of the dangerous shifting sands, and many aircraft and crew were buried there forever. And in the cemetery, just a few hundred yards from the end of the runway, are the graves of dozens of aircrew who lost their lives training for war.
The main runway was a mile long, and it was 200 acres of ground either side of the main runway, which was a fantastic resource.
It's hoped many other residents will come forward to assist in the project with memories and photos of the town's wartime years. Paul Crone, ITV News, Silloth.